CP the Artist here with another episode talking about art, life, and relationships, not in that order. So, this is a brand new video of an old video, and let me explain. So, unfortunately, I had to delete the last video because the person that I did the video, the person that I did a response video to didn't like the comments in the video, underneath the video, of people calling her Kevin Samuels and so forth and so on. And so she sent me a DM and told me that she didn't want me to use her content. I thought this was really Karen-ish of her. So I decided to not give her any of the publicity, whatever. I'm not even gonna use her name. If you've seen the video, then you know who she is. I'm not even gonna use her name. I'm not even gonna give her any more credit. People like her who come into the manosphere space is what I call chameleons, right? These chameleon women, they come in, they try to establish themselves as, oh, we're holier than thou, this and that, and so forth and so on. But at the end of the day, they're still Karens. But enough of that. This is Loveless 2, and we're going to be talking about the women now in this loveless society. Shout out to my man again, Melvin Todd. He has sponsored this program with an illustration. Thanks to him, lovelesssociety.com. Go check it out on Instagram. Now, let's talk about the ladies, okay? Ladies in this loveless society. The society on the other side of the manosphere where women, they talk about things like how to, get sponsored by a man, how to get sugar daddies.
And I just logged on to my Sugar Daddy Meet, which is my site of choice because it's the only one that I don't get banned from. And it's been like a year since I've been on it. And I just sort of I have a lot of messages obviously because I haven't been on in ages.
Or do you want me to tell you what I'm looking for first?
So I'm looking for preferably a pay per meet arrangement. I can usually do like 1 or 2 meets a week in Brisbane, and my minimum sort of is about a $500 per hour.
Per hour, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That probably won't work for me. I mean, I'm happy to pay 500, but I think per hour is very limiting.
Well, it's per hour, so if you want to go for more time than that, that's fine with me too.
You know what I mean? There's, women who have OnlyFans accounts, who all their intentions is to be millionaires. There's women that, they're looking for this Superman and not the Clark Kent. They're looking for a Tyler Perry character that doesn't really exist. They're looking for, all these things that is just going to keep them single. Okay? Now, if their plan in life is not to ever get married, whatever, okay. But don't come to us men with your non-traditional attitudes looking for a traditional man for a traditional marriage. It doesn't work that way.
I think all women have to understand that marriage is not a goal, power is, right? And power is a result of a healthy marriage, right? So the idea that you can marry down is just not realistic. The idea that you're going to have a good life by marrying the help is not realistic. The idea that you're going to rehab someone into providing is not realistic. But these states of being delusional is promoted to Black girls exclusively.
This independent women thing, I understand that in the independent woman thing, our society has pushed most women into this independent woman frame. This masculine frame because since childhood, they didn't have a father in the house and they had a mother that was pushing in their brains, you have to take care of yourself. You got to work for your own, and and you don't have to depend on no man, and so forth and so on. They built up this masculine core, this core where, you know, they don't need anyone.
Like I said, I see men as a business. So if I see you and I think I could get you, even if I could get 1,000, 500, 200, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm gonna try to get it.
And there's no room for love, okay? There's no room for love. There's no room for a relationship. And there's no even much room for self-love. Now, living in 2022, what we see a lot that's going on, right, is women that they're looking for the 3 6s in men, maybe 4 6s, right? 6-figure income, over 6 feet tall, 6-pack abs, you know? And what they're looking for is an illusion, right? Ladies, a man that has all this, give him a reason why he would want you.
If you gain weight by eating enough, that is the body that you are intended to have. Your natural body shape and size is the one where you are eating and living to align with your values, and your values go beyond what you look like. You are enough, you are valued, you are worthy, and I hope that you remember to nourish yourselves today, no matter how that looks for you.
If you are not the nurturing type, if you're not in your feminine energy, if life is all wrapped around you, right? You have these male orbiters, you know, everything is about putting yourself on this pedestal, whatever. What is it that he's getting? We've heard the term, we've seen a lot of women in the sphere and you know, been saying, you know, when a man asks, what do you bring to a table? And their answer is always the table. Now, the problem is that reciprocity is giving and getting, right? In order to receive love, you also have to give love. I've already talked about men and the things that we need to do to be better and to elevate out of the person we are so we can attract good women. This notions that there's no good man out there. Like attracts like, okay? Like attracts like. A good man is going to want a good woman, unless he's a simp, right? And he's just happy to have anybody. But like attracts like. If you have gone through most of your life in this negative masculine energy that no matter what you look like, what you are internally are, we are just supposed to accept it. Let's stop it, okay? And let's go to a third myth, right? Your sexuality does not make a man want to keep you.
It's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a slut, then that's just what I'm gonna be.
I don't think going out on a date makes you a slut, but having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
A wise man once said, for every beautiful woman, there's a dude that's tired of her. And this is a fact, okay? If you're looking to be with somebody for more than just a sexual object, right? It's gonna be with your whims, then you're gonna have to, like, you know, bring more to the table than that. Men, since we are the pursuers of women 9 out of 10 times, we have to remember to avoid just the eye candy and go for the you know, the women of substance. And I'm not saying eye candy is a bad thing, but you know, when you eat too much eye candy, you know, you're gonna get cavities. The thing is that we have to recognize that that beautiful woman or the woman that we're attracted to, whatever, like, we have to understand that they could be the death of us. They could set us back years, okay? Just because of her beauty doesn't mean that she is, you know, worth the pain and suffering of being in a relationship with her. I'm sorry. There's plenty of women out there who will be with us through thick and thin, won't leave us as soon as trouble comes and so forth and so on. There's just plenty of women like that, right? So the thing is that make sure you know the heart of this woman. Make sure that you understand that finding a woman with a good heart is worth her weight in gold. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. CP the Artist, and I'm out. Peace.